Veteran Isolation: The Silent Struggle and Path to Freedom for Transitioning Military. Written by Shawn Hibbard. Narrated by Sean Lester. Copyright 2025. Shawn Hibbard. All rights reserved. Introduction. For many military veterans, coming home does not feel like a homecoming at all. Instead of feeling welcomed, understood, and reintegrated into society, many veterans experience a deep sense of disconnection. They struggle to relate to civilians, feel out of place in their communities, and often withdraw into a world of isolation. While the battlefield may be behind them, the mental and emotional battles of reintegration remain ever present. This book, Veteran Isolation, explores this struggle in depth, examining why so many veterans feel alone, what causes this isolation, and most importantly, how to break free from it. Veteran isolation is not just about physical solitude. It is about feeling emotionally, socially, and psychologically cut off from the world around them. It manifests in many ways: avoiding social gatherings, struggling to maintain friendships, feeling disconnected from family, or simply losing the desire to engage with society. For some veterans, it begins immediately after leaving the military. For others, it slowly creeps in over months or years, as they realize that the world they once knew no longer feels like home. This isolation has consequences beyond loneliness. It contributes to high rates of depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and even suicide within the veteran community. The United States Department of Veteran Affairs, VA, has long recognized that social isolation is a key risk factor for mental health decline among veterans. Yet, despite numerous programs and initiatives, the problem persists. The truth is, veteran isolation is not just a personal issue. It is a societal issue. Why veterans feel isolated? To civilians, it might be difficult to understand why a veteran would struggle so much to adjust. After all, they are no longer in combat. They are back in a country filled with opportunities, and they have access to VA benefits, support groups, and reintegration programs. But what most civilians fail to see is that military service changes a person in ways that are irreversible. Veterans often describe feeling like they live in a different world than civilians. They struggle to hold conversations with people who have never served because they find civilian concerns trivial or frustrating. Many veterans feel that civilians talk about things that don't matter, complaining about bad customer service, obsessing over sports, or discussing minor inconveniences as if they were major life events. For a veteran who has endured the hardships of deployment, the loss of comrades, and the disciplined structure of military life, these civilian conversations can feel painfully shallow. Beyond that, veterans often feel misunderstood. They may attempt to share their experiences, only to be met with blank stares or awkward responses from civilians who cannot relate. This lack of understanding leads many veterans to stop trying altogether, choosing isolation over frustration. Additionally, some veterans feel a strong sense of mistrust towards civilians, believing that they do not have the same level of commitment, discipline, or integrity that was expected in the military. This makes it difficult to build new relationships, leading to further withdrawal. The psychological and social cost of military service. Military service, by its very nature, rewires a person's mind. From the moment a recruit enters basic training, they are conditioned to think, act, and operate within a highly structured and disciplined environment. Every aspect of military life revolves around teamwork, chain of command, and mission success. Individual needs and emotions are pushed aside in favor of duty. This environment fosters an intense bond among service members, one that is rarely found in civilian life. When service members leave the military,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?